Hey Virgo, it's Kayla's Tarot. Right, you guys, let's do your first half of February 2020 reads. 1st to the 15th of February 2020. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising Virgo. This may not resonate for every single one of you that watches this. If it doesn't, check out your Moon, your Rising, or go see if another reader on YouTube has the right messages for you at this time. There are plenty of them talented enough to deliver messages, okay? Right, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising Virgo. Okay, sorry guys, that one just sort of flew out. Let me grab it. There we go. Oh, okay, it's the Empress. Right, I'll keep that to one side as a significator. Right then, Virgo. Let's do this. Central issue is the Three of Wands in the reverse. The root of that, the reason why, is the Ace of Wands reversed. Recent past is the Four of Wands. Crowning is the Three of Pentacles reversed. And what's coming towards you is the Three of Cups. Okay. Let's pop some romance angels on this. Sticking out there. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. One more for Virgo, please. It's sticking out. Calling in a soulmate. Okay. I mean, right off the bat, this looks to me like a situation of... I'm wondering if you've stopped waiting around for something here, because you may have had... you may have been used in some way. I kind of see the Ace of Wands reversed as being used. And I think that, you know, it's a false start when it's reversed. It's false promises or a false start of some sort. I think in the recent past you've definitely been stable enough, and then all of a sudden it's almost like you got yourself into a really good stable place, and then here we've got this sort of false start. And I think that the crowning position, Three of Pentacles, maybe you sort of not realising, it's almost like you can't understand. It's almost like you can't dig deep enough. You're not getting the right answers. And I think that the Three of Cups could be your answer here. I'm just going to clarify this and just make doubly sure. Okay, so I don't read these in reversal, by the way. Here's clarifiers. So, Page of Wands. Six of Swords. Four of Cups. Three of Cups twice. And the Six of Wands. And the Ten of Wands. One more on that outcome, please. The King of Pentacles. Okay. So, this central issue, I think that, you know, maybe you're sick of reaching out. You know, I see the Page of Wands sometimes as reaching out to fix something. And I suppose with the Three of Wands in the reverse, I think you've tried to fix it. I think you've tried to make it work. I think you've tried to do exactly what you could or could think of at the time. And I think that we've run out of ideas on how to fix this. And I think you've come to that realisation that you can't be waiting around anymore. Why? Because every time you do and they bounce back, it's a false start. And with the Nine of Swords there, it's sort of... sorry, that is the 9, yeah. I think that this is just creating a hell of a lot of mental drama for you. Maybe you're just a bit burnt out. Maybe you're a bit sick and tired of this person just coming for one thing. You know, whether they're using you or whether they're just blatantly leading you on, and you're starting to wise up to it. And I think that, like I say, in the recent past, I think that you've sort of turned down offers in the past from whether it's this person or others, because you were regaining your stability and you've built yourself up to a point where, you know, stability is very important for you. And the thing is with this Virgo, I'm just looking at this like you've worked so hard on yourself. You've built yourself up from rock bottom. You've definitely been through something that knocked you sideways. And now I kind of feel like maybe you've jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire. I think that's going to have to be the tagline. The thing is, I think you're trying to keep this person in your life by hook or by crook. You're just very, very, very frustrated that you don't understand why they're not committing, why they're not trying as hard as you have been. But I think in the outcome position, I think this is just acceptance of being in a friend zone, if I'm honest, with the Three of Cups. And we've got it twice. It's almost like it's a friends with benefits setup. It's almost like you'd rather have the, with the Six of Wands being there, it's like we'd rather have attention from this person as a friend than not at all, even though it's a burden on you, because what you want deep down is that commitment. You're very loyal to this person, you're very committed to this person, even if they aren't to you. And I think for some of you, you're absolutely sure it's the one. And it could be, don't get me wrong. I mean, I sometimes say through friendship can grow a really, really, deep bond between two people. Sometimes friendships do lead to relationships. And I think with the Empress being here, you've nurtured this for quite some time. And I think that, you've been calling in a soulmate, and maybe that's what's happened. At the point that you have been calling in a soulmate, this person's walked into your life. And we're absolutely sure that's the one that you've been trying to call in. But again, I've got this sort of issue with this person not either entertaining you in a romantic way, i.e. is this just a friend or someone who just wants to be a friend, or does this person know exactly what they're doing, i.e. are they leading you on and using you? And the outcome position, we have the King of Pentacles, and it can be your energy, but if it is the energy of somebody if the person that you're dealing with, Virgo, this person's not one to mess around with anybody. They just take their time. They're very organised. They're very practical. They take their time. So maybe this person just wants to get to know you on a friendship level before they make that decision. And I think in a way it's kind of responsible if that's the case, because if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, they need to be practically your best friend. And if this is someone that you're dealing with and it looks on the surface, because don't forget, the Nine of Swords can indicate bad dreams and sometimes illusion. It's sort of like an illusionistic thought process. And I think that maybe this is your perception of that you're being used. Is this person using me? When in reality, I think that for some of you, they're actually not. They're actually just sort of, laying their cards on the table. Let's keep this light and airy. Let's have a friendship. Let's see where it goes. And maybe you guys might have read into this a bit too deep. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are going to be some of you that watch this that are absolutely adamant and absolutely, right to feel used. And that's a sad thing, for a lot of you. And I don't want this to be misconstrued or misunderstood in any way. From what I can see here, I think it boils down to this. If you're dealing with someone that messages you quite a lot, actually treats this like a friendship, actually wants to see you, actually wants this to grow and this bond to, if you can tell that they actually care about you and they want to know how you are and what you're up to, and if they actually make an effort to see you, and it's not always about sex, then I think this reading's for you. If you're dealing with someone who will literally turn up once a blue moon for sex and then disappear for days and months on end, not want to know how you are, no consideration for your feelings or anything like that, then I don't think these messages are for you. I'm just leveling it out before I get the moaners in the comments, because it's been ridiculous just lately. But for the moaners, don't moan in my comments. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be. This is a message for those that are dealing with someone who does care about them, who actually does, think of them in a way that's more than just a friend with benefit, that's more than just a shag. This is someone who actually cares, who's been working with you to nurture a bond here. that talks to you, that actually wants to see how you're doing and considers you. I think this could grow. I do. If that's the case, I think this could grow. And like I said before, if this doesn't sound like your situation and you're thinking that dickhead don't even care, this message ain't for you, don't even bother commenting. It's not worth it. Don't even bother commenting, because if you do, I'm going to fucking delete it. I'm literally been in that mood just lately where I'm not even arguing with people. I'm just deleting it, because if you make you sound like a fool commenting on a video like this, you know, that's got nothing to do with you. I've literally been like that just lately, you guys. And I know that sounds really harsh, but you've got no idea how tedious it is putting all this effort into my readings to help you guys out, just to be told what I'm doing isn't fucking worth it when I know it is. You know, that's why I'd rather just delete them. But anyway, you guys, listen. The overall advice with this is, if a friendship still stands and this person isn't really doing anything wrong, they're just being a bit awkward, I would stick with it through the friendship. That is exactly what Spirit's advising here. And through that level of friendship, even though it may weigh a bit heavy on you because you may feel something, you know, already, you may want this too soon. And I think that is the burden. Just remember, you guys are loyal to each other, and I don't think that this friendship's going to end anytime soon. And if anything, it's got the possibility to grow, especially with the Empress being there in the upright. And also we have this could be the one card. And I think that a friendship is absolutely necessary when you're dealing with this person, because that's how they get to know you. That's how they decide whether or not you're the one for them. I think that's an absolutely necessary process for a meaningful relationship anyway, at the very least. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. If anyone wants personal, my email's at the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, you guys, I wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll be back on or around the 15th of February. Bye for now.